Junkin' Pool over here in Porterville. What's that noise? I got consumers out here trimming a bunch of trees. They've been out here a couple days now. I'm gonna have me some firewood, I think, for the winter. I got a few piles going. Hang on to some of that and make use of it. So I guess they're gonna chip up a bunch of wood. I told them we can go ahead and just leave it here. The place they said they had to take it was like close to 35 miles away. I said, oh, you can leave a few dump trucks here if you need to. I thought about putting this up for sale, but I probably shouldn't. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, seemed like a pretty decent crew of guys there. They probably wouldn't want me to put a sign on that. Yeah, way back in the day when I had a guy putting a septic system out to this place, and he was bringing dirt in, didn't perk and had to fill it, and he said, I'm going to go to lunch, I'll be back in a while. Him and his sons worked together. It's pretty nice the way they did that. And he come back from lunch and I had a for sale sign on his dozer and his one dump truck he had out here. He said, get that sign off there. He's a nice guy. I took the sign off. I said, I'm trying to figure out a way to pay you. But actually, I had him paid before he got done. Anyway, I'm putting a patch on this Toyota here. And I just tried to do this video and it come in sideways and real small. So I don't know what happened. I did a video the other day and it seemed to come in good. So this is part of the old GMC hood. These things work pretty good. They work pretty good, but I already broke the drill bit on that one right there. But you gotta have access to get these out when you're done. These come right out. You got these plier looking things here. You can just pull that metal out there and bend it and shape it all you want. Just drill little holes in there depending on what size you got. These ones I think were 1/8, the ones I broke. Then when I get this all formed in and built up, I'm gonna take it all back off, and because this will be cut all the way across here. And then you take that piece of tin in so it's flush with this, and I'll MIG weld this. Take that little glass strip out of there, because I can still get to the piece inside. So I'll do the inside. I'll make the panel for that, and I'll do that last, and I'll undercoat it and clean it all up real good. And I know me, and I know if I would have fixed that frame without fixing this, I'd be driving around with these holes in it. Kind of wanted to fix it up a little bit. Yeah, this guy's going to give me quite a bit of wood. There's some cherry wood in there. Well, they don't take it. I said, no, I'll gladly take it. I'll bring the dump truck over here and take me some to the other place. Because hopefully I don't have this place in winter. Hopefully it's sold off by winter. I've been going to go out there the last couple days, but they've been here and I don't want to be out there trying to work around them. There's probably 10, 12 guys they're doing all around here, but he said, you want me to cut that wood smaller? I said, no, that's fine. I'll get the gravel bucket, the dump truck, and take the majority of it. Some of it's green, but it'll be good for next year or year after yet. All the stuff I've been getting rid of, I've been around a while. May as well use it up. I gave a lot of it to the neighbor, most of it. I might take him another load over, but I'm definitely going to hang on to some of this. Yep, so that spot kind of looks about like this one. This is part of that old bus hood. And that's some thick metal there. So yeah, I'm going to come in here, and if I can't get this emergency brake cable off there, there's a bolt right there. And there's one right there. I'm going to try to get them off. I WD'd them, but if not, I'm going to get in here with a cutoff wheel and just give them a little cut off. And I see guys do that, and they just leave enough to weld them right back in the spot. I'll get in here and clean this up really good and start right here. That would be one of the worst spots. Some guys are like, yeah, right. It'll be okay. And I don't want to just fix this up. I want to make it where I can still haul something in it. You know, not a ton, but I'd say 1,200 pounds. And this spot was real bad. I got a brace on there. I'm not done with that, but this is going to be patched up. This will be unbolted, taken off and cleaned real thorough and undercoated with something. I got another bumper I think I'm going to put back on there. The bed's in pretty good shape for this. But I thought I better do them because I would have just left them rotting away. And I think I can get a few more years out of this truck. Man, it belonged to my buddy that passed away. I bought it from him just before he passed away, probably 2 months. Good guy. I kind of want to keep it. Well, I wanted to keep it when I asked him about it a couple of years ago. He called up and asked if I wanted to look at some cars he was getting rid of. So I gave him, he wanted $200 for it. Yeah, that's what I got into it so far. Oh, I got a little bit more than that into it. There's a grocery store not too far. Boy, it's hot in here, ain't it? 13-ounce can of spray paint for $1.25. And they only had a couple colors. They never seem to have black. Drop them little trees out there. They never seem to have black, so guess what color? I'm going to paint the rear end. I'm going to paint the frame after I get it all cleaned up. I'm thinking it's probably going to be orange, and the rear end's going to be probably green or vice versa. 13 ounces. That's what I did with the old Chevy there. I painted that one red. And if I ain't mistaken, I got the paint from the same spot. So I grabbed, there's a few more there. They had some slid way back that I found. But that was the only two colors they had. I already put a new ignition in this. The ignition was messed up. It was pretty cheap. Amazon. It came with the... I got more bolts to bolt this together, the good bolts. It came with the locks for the doors too. Maybe it's probably right here. Yeah, it's right here. If I wanted the same key for the door locks. But I don't really live in a high crime area, so I probably won't even put them on. I might someday. I might even have the other key, which is fine with me. Yeah, watch your leg on it. I did kind of smooth that out a little bit. Well, I won't have it done today. I got this piece here. I've been wearing my gloves because this stuff's sharp. I got this stuff right here. Oh, just the way that pad got cut out. I'll probably put some of that in here. Not trying to get it perfect, just fairly solid, just enough to last for a few years. There's a pile out there already. Well, this is my project for probably another hour here. I've got to go feed the chickens at the other place. I'm going to go check this out, and hopefully this video don't come in a little dinky like the last one did. I was trying to make sure I said everything in this one I was trying to remember in the last one. You can't beat them skinny discs for cutting this stuff out. You just got to be careful. Try not to force them. But yeah, pretty cool body repair tools. I don't remember if I said that in this video, but these are what they use when they put airplanes together. When they put them aluminum rivets and the aluminum. I probably did say this. We'll do another one. This comes right out, so you can take that panel off 20 times if you need to. It's going to be the same lined up every time, as long as you ain't bending up that way. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Goodbye. That's a wrap.